There are two, three things. Pluralism is certainly one of them, because I do believe this country cannot remain united and cannot make progress if it doesn't believe in pluralism. If we don't believe in pluralism, and if sectoral agitations and demands consume its energy and time, we will lose our momentum of progress. 62 or 63 years now since independence, considerable time has been wasted on when we forgot about the lessons of partition. You have to have, it's a plural society. So it's politics cannot be non but plural. It has to be plural, and let's not waste too much of time. So that means evolving a consensus kind of a politics, which is very important. Certainly the relationship with the neighbors is very important, because all good foreign policy, actually like charity, it should begin at home, nearer home. Unfortunately, relationship with Pakistan and some other countries are not as it to be. But that's a challenge for our foreign policy.
Right.
There are serious problems that are going to arise now. Already they have arisen because of terrorism in the subcontinent. Terrorism in India, terrorism in Pakistan, some imported terrorism here we have to face. But that is a security challenge. But underpinning has to be done by foreign policy, which again is important for democracy.
Right.
There is a need for dissent in democracy. And if media is independent, impartial, and a dissenting opinion of the impartial observer or impartial watchdog is very important preservation of democracy. What is media? It represents the people, and when it elicits a question or raises a question, it's to enforce people's right to know. And if you deny the people's right to know, the RTI was sought to be imposed by the media much before RTI Act has been passed. Now that was a fundamental duty. So it has a watchdog role. Quality of politics has declined. The quality of politicians also is become variable. I have not come across media attacking a politician or political leader of any party whose standard is very high. There is still indulgent, media is indulgent. But when quality of politics has declined, the media will also be shrill. Now that is the relationship. Now certainly media is more shrill, it's more vociferous, more noisy, and to that extent it is forcing its entry. One lesson it learned, media, was it was quite shocked at the emergency and the press censorship it was imposed. And later on, the defamation bill was brought. And you remember the big march with the editors and newsmen from different papers.
In fact, all of you led from the front, you were just at the back.
Exactly. I remember every bit of the struggle, how it developed also. I was in the Editors Guild and General Secretary of the Guild at that time, and the senior, because that was missing in the bill. One of the most serious flaws in electoral system has happened over the years is criminals have got into politics, and many of them are getting elected. The problem is worse in the state legislatures. Figures are staggering. Even one MP, as you were saying in your introductory remarks, can bring about fall of government. But hundreds of candidates, supposing they land in UP Assembly with criminal history to back their CVs, same thing in some other states. There is no state is innocent of, totally innocent of criminals being out of parliamentary legislature.